Hello and welcome to the SheerLuxe Show. I'm Charlotte Collins and we have a fab show for you today, including all the summer footwear you could possibly want, the latest viral trends taking the beauty world by storm, and all the wedding fragrances you need, plus a weekend outfit with SheerLuxe's very own super stylish Laura Black. So something to tick every box. First up is a summer shoe haul with Polly and I. From sandals to heels to slides, we found the coolest, comfiest footwear out there and we'll be showing you how to style them. Then we're going to be chatting wedding fragrances, from the perfect gifts for your wedding party to how to make your tablescapes look and smell amazing. I'm joined by Emma Self, fragrance and lifestyle expert for Jo Malone London. She is a serious fragrance authority and will be sharing all the different ways to use scent to create lasting memories of any special occasion. Then SL's Laura is showing us what she wears in a typical week, from working from home to drinks and Sunday casual, it's all there. SL Beauty contributor Adeola Gboyega is back with the beauty products that everyone is raving about, the good, the bad and the ugly, to test their worth so you don't have to. And finally, the gorgeous Heather is back with her roundup of what's hot for June. First up, here's Polly and I, followed by Adeola. Summer is officially here. We've got our summer dresses on today and nothing completes a summer look quite like the right sandals. And nowhere is doing them better right now than Russell and Bromley. From flats to heels, they have everything you need for your summer footwear wardrobe. And we're going to look at some of the heroes today. I mean, they really do have everything, don't they? I
know, they really do. They've got some amazing heels, some great everyday sandals, and they're all super comfortable, which is such a plus.
So I had a sneaky try on this morning of quite a lot of these styles. Laura and I went to the new store on Oxford Street. Well, it's the store that's always been there. They've just renovated it for BTS. and I have tried on most of these styles and my God, they are so comfortable. That is their USP, really, isn't it?
So good. Yeah, I had a good try on as well for this and they are so good.
Every box. Okay, so let's talk through some of our favourites. This is our edit from the actually huge spring-summer collection. There's so much to choose from, but let's start by talking about flats.
Yeah, let's go for these first, shall we? Yes, I mean, they're quite a simple, classic design, but there's a lot of quilting around at the moment, so it's kind of like best of both trends and also a classic sort of style that you're going to have for ages. So yeah, just a big fan of those.
So agree. Sneak preview. Laura tried these on and really liked them. But I won't say how much because we did a bit of a try on and a bit of a see what won. But anyway, they were a really big hit when we went into store this morning, and because they're just so elegant, so chic, and they just look great with everything, don't they?
Yeah, and go for a mini dress. You can wear them with denim. I think they're just a really good everyday one to have, aren't you?
And then we've got the kind of slide, chunkier version of a similar look.
Yeah, I mean, I think a pull slide is kind of like, again, like just really useful to have during the summer months as well. Again, we've got the quilting going on, a nice sort of nude pink colour that goes with everything. And yeah, these are particularly comfortable, I must say. So if you're looking for something that's kind of easy to just chuck on for every day, this is a great option.
That's the one. And if you're after a chunkier look as well, that's slightly more on-trend chunky sandal.
Yeah.
It might be those over the more elegant style.
Yes, absolutely. They're kind of a nice, slightly more palatable way to do the chunky sandal trend without going too kind of over the top. So yeah,
it's nice. A good mint colour that as well, isn't it?
It is.
Very feminine.
Yeah, very, very nice.
Good. Next up, these are cool.
I actually really like these. I think that knot detail is super cool. It's quite on trend again at the moment. It's seeing quite a lot of that around. I like the sling back as well. It just kind of gives them an extra bit of security, I guess, when you're wandering around. Again, super comfortable. I'd say these maybe fit slightly on the smaller size. So if you are wanting to go for these, maybe you could afford to size up. But the leather is super supple and so gorgeous. So just really nice and comfortable.
So nice. And what Russell and Bromley do so well is these kind of high-end details, don't they? So like those knots and that ruching on the back bit, like they really do those little things that really elevate every shoe, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they look so much more expensive than they are, and I just think they're so nice. And they come in black as well, so if you're out for something black, then great option.
Or both. Why choose?
Why not both?
We're going to come back to some sandals, but let's take a look at some strappies to start with. I mean, this is kind of the ultimate pair of black strappy heels, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they don't go out of style. Everyone needs a pair. This is just super handy to have at any point in the year, whether it's now or, you know, later in the winter or whatever. I just love that ankle strap going on. It's quite fun to wear, like a lot going up around here, isn't it? I think I've styled this with like a long black dress, and I just think that look is quite a cool way to style them. But love them.
And also a thong detail, is that right?
Yeah,
is that what
that is. Yeah,
quite
I mean,
cool.
There is a lot going on, but in a good way, I think.
And I feel like the thong detail gives them a slightly more casual spin. You know, obviously a pair of strappy heels is very smart, but that's a little bit of balance there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got a slightly square toe as well, which I think just elevates them a lot, even more than they already look. So yeah,
great.
I really like those.
Wait, you'll have those forever, won't you?
Absolutely.
Cool. Another fashion-y pair now.
These guys?
These guys.
Yeah, I really like these. I think they I mean, I guess you're either into platforms, chunky sandals, or you're not. But I think if you are into them, then this is just like a really great style. Quite a, you know, that thong style has been around for, you know, a couple of seasons now. They seem to be sticking around. So I think, you know, now's the time to go for a pair.
They really do. What is the key to styling these correctly? I think you have to go a bit more feminine, don't you?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think these are great for kind of adding a bit of an edge to something a bit more feminine. So, you know, a midi dress, a mini dress, something like that. I just think they're cool. And again, they're kind of cushioned on the sole. So keep saying it, but they are just super comfortable.
And look at those cushioned, you know, straps as well. The whole thing. I love they're taking such good trend pieces and they're making them really comfy.
Yeah, and I have to say, I've tried a lot of these kind of this style on, and not all of them are very sort of, they're quite restrictive on this area, but these are nice and supple. So
love.
You can be sure they'll be
really great.
Yeah, me too.
This next pair is up there. As one of my personal
I feel like these are a very Charlotte pair.
I think
of
I have
heels.
a similar pair, and that's why,
I mean, they are gorgeous. Again, quite classic. A quite manageable heel height, which for me, I find is like a real selling point, you know. A nice square toe, just a simple mule, really kind of, again, doesn't go out of style. We keep saying it, but these really don't.
That's true. And I also think because there's very little going on and they're so clean and there's no other straps, they're really flattering on your foot, on your ankle. Yeah. They look amazing, so elegant on.
Yeah, I think a really good like wedding guest shoe as well, just like quite easy to wear. Or even like if you're just going out for the evening, those would just be super versatile and quite, you know, comfortable enough to wear for a long time.
All of their heels actually this season, and we're going to look at a few more, have that lovely flare shape as well, like the actual heel itself, which again just looks like that bit more expensive, doesn't it?
Again, yeah, it's just quite like a nice modern contemporary touch, which just freshens them up a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. Love them. Great pair of heels.
Really cool.
We're jumping in a little bit between flats and heels, but let's have a look at a final pair of flats.
Yes. These, again, just like a really simple but gorgeous pair of everyday sandals. I love that little ring detail you've got going on there. Again, such soft, supple leather. I don't know if you tried these on, but just really nice and comfortable.
And I love the colour. Like, you know, they're really kind of clean and crisp, but they'll work really hard for you. Great for evenings on holiday, staycations. Yeah.
I mean, you know, what more can you say? They're just a great everyday staple, aren't they?
Agreed.
Fab.
Yeah, love them.
Let's move on, shall we?
So a couple of heroes now.
Yeah.
These are maybe the best shoes I've seen this summer. That's quite a big statement. I think they're amazing.
I mean, I kind of have to agree with you, actually.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
As soon as I saw these, I was just like, they are freaking amazing. They're kind of my pick of the bunch, I think. I just love that really like more of a severe square toe, which I think personally really elevates them. Love that knot detailing. Again, that curved heel we've got going on there. Just so cool. I wore these the other day with, I think I wore these with a jumpsuit. I could wear them with a dress. You can wear them with like so many different things, which, you know, makes them totally worth the investment, I think.
They are so, I just love them. I think they're amazing. Last year, Russell and Bromley, I think we talked about them on the show. They did a pair of the heeled flip-flops that were kind of pretty ubiquitous last summer. And I love how they've kind of taken that look and made it their own this year. I think they're heaven.
Yeah,
love
me
them.
too. Me too.
And then a tight second, does that make sense? You know what I mean? Is this pair?
They are amazing, aren't they? Just love those. A slightly lower heel than the last pair, but again, super comfortable, great for a wedding, great for every day. Just so cool.
It's the padded bit in the middle that does it for me. It's just like so comfortable, but also so just like that bit cooler.
Yeah, adds a bit of interest, doesn't it? It's for a little bit more contemporary and just, I freaking love them. Again, a slightly square toe, but not quite as sort of severe as the last pair. So something a little bit softer, a little bit more feminine. Love them. Really
I tried on all of these heels. I had a field day with this dress that I'm wearing, and that heel height look and the mule shape of all of them looks so good with that kind of midi skirt, straight skirt look. I think they're a real. I mean, they look great with trousers as well, but a real winner if you've got a midi dress and just want to elevate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Great staple.
We can't not mention Russell & Bromley's bags because they are so good. These are two favourites. Again, we spotted this one. I thought, did you know this one's got a long strap? Did you find it?
I actually didn't. Now that is a surprise. Oh yes, just on the inside I can see there.
I know.
Very
How
versatile.
great is this handbag?
I know. This kind of like slouchy, almost cloud-like shape is, again, everywhere at the moment. It has been for, you know, a little while now. But I just love that kind of ruched handle going on, these little straps going on here. And I just think that's like great for, you know, you could take that out. You could wear it every day. It's just kind of versatile, isn't it? Yeah. Good size as well. It fits quite a lot in there.
Yes, it does. And you can take that strap off as well. So you could either have it crossbody with a long one or just have it as like a clutch.
Yeah,
great.
very, very handy.
Love that. And finally, this is great.
Yeah, I absolutely
really cool.
love this. I mean, obviously, it goes without saying, a straw bag is kind of like a summer essential, but I love that bamboo handle we've got going up here. It's a nice kind of slightly unusual shape, right?
It is. And I love that it's a bit more polished than a kind of basket bag. This is a bit more of a city take on the look, which actually looks lovely. You can see the bits of brown leather as well, the piping, really smart.
Yeah, just really, really cute, I think.
Great.
Love it.
Great selection. Pick of the bunch is the ropey heels.
I think so. What about you?
I think they're mine as well. I think they're mine. But special mention to the padded ones as well.
Yes.
Great. All right. Thanks, Polly. Well, as usual, everything we have talked about will be linked in the show notes below. Head to Russell & Bromley. Promise you will not be disappointed with the selection. We'll see you again soon.
Hey guys, Adeola Gboyega here, beauty contributor for SheerLuxe. Now in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my roundup of the top makeup products that have gone viral on social media. Now, whether it's TikTok or Instagram, these products have been absolutely everywhere and they are the hot products right now. Now, the first product I'm going to talk to you guys about is this primer. This is the NYX the Marshmallow Primer. Got some really great skincare benefits in there. It contains marshmallow root extract, which is really good for hydrating and soothing the skin. And actually, this is a really good affordable primer, especially now that it's a little bit warmer. You know, we tend to find that we can get a little bit sweaty. Our makeup doesn't last as long as we want it to. A primer is an essential part of your makeup routine for that long-lasting finish. I love this because it just gives you the most pillowy, soft complexion. It feels amazing on the skin. It's quite cooling actually. And what I love is that it doesn't leave a horrible residue on the skin. It blends in seamlessly. And it also is designed to extend your makeup wear by 16 hours as well. Now, another product that I discovered on TikTok is this one here. This is the KVD Beauty Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. It's infused with apple extract, so it's super hydrating and nourishing, but the coverage that you get with this is incredible. A little goes a long way. You just swipe it on the skin and look how it just perfects and evens out your skin. And you don't need a lot. Like, I'm literally taking my brush and blending the smallest amount into my skin. I just love how healthy it makes your skin look and feel. And it's also non-comedogenic, which basically means that it's really good if you have got an oily or acne prone skin because it's not going to block the pores. Next up is this powder by RCMA Makeup. It's the RCMA Translucent Setting Powder. So I've just done one side of my face with this powder, but look how well it has controlled the shine, set my makeup, but hasn't created texture and hasn't made me look flat. It's super lightweight. It gives a lovely soft matte finish, and the results of it, no wonder everybody has been loving this powder. Now, this next product has been incredible and I'm absolutely loving using it. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. Basically a styling wax for your brows. Literally, you would need the tiniest amount with a spoolie and just dab the spoolie into the actual wax itself and then just brush it up through your brows. Now, what's great about this is that it really helps to tame, sculpt and set your brows and keep it in place. It literally keeps your brows in place, sets it for you. And what I love is that there's no color, it's transparent and clear. So it works really well from people that have very deep dark hairs to very fair hairs as well. Now, this mascara has been absolutely everywhere on Instagram Instagram and TikTok. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara, and it is fantastic. It's infused with bamboo extract to really strengthen the lashes, and it has this really beautiful lengthening lash applicator. Super lengthening, defining, you don't get any clumps. Now, I really love these comb applicators because they really help to grip and grab every single lash. It's a really great mascara that allows you to redefine your lashes, open up your eyes without weighing your lashes down. Now, this product is definitely TikTok approved. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. Now, this is a really beautiful gloss that really enhances the natural contour of your lip to give you that fullness without that stickiness that you normally associate with a lip gloss. It's infused with hyaluronic acid, so it's super hydrating. So beautiful. There's so many different colors and shades. This is the color Silk. Just makes your lips look very nice and voluminous and hydrated and soft and plump. But I just love the way that this is skincare as well as also makeup at the same time. It also helps to improve the appearance of the lips by making them look very smooth and juicy. And it's very flattering, you know, if you're looking for that fuller lip look. And then last but not least, we have this by Milk Makeup. It's their Hydro Grip Setting Spray. So you have the first phase, which is the Blue Agave Grip Set. It's really good to grip your makeup and keep it in place. It's also infused with ingredients such as hyaluronic acid to really hydrate and refresh your makeup as well. And then you've got the Green Glow phase, and this contains ingredients such as hemp seed and moringa oils to really hydrate and nourish the skin. Now, both of these phases work really well together when you shake the actual container. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, and it's the mist that I really enjoy. Oh, so refreshing. It's a really nice fine mist that doesn't feel too heavy. Absolutely love this, and again, definitely Instagram and TikTok worthy. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed my video with my roundup of my favorite viral makeup products. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys soon in the next show. Bye.
Thank you so much to Polly and Adeola. Now, when it comes to weddings, we all give lots of time and effort to making the venue look amazing, but you might not have thought about fragrancing it too. I'm now joined by Emma South, fragrance and lifestyle expert for Jo Malone London, which is the perfect brand for elevating a special occasion. From signature fragrances to gifting to even decorating, there are so many different ways to include your favourite scent in your wedding or a big event, and Emma is here to show us how. So welcome, Emma. It's so lovely to have you here.
Thank you so much, Charlotte.
So first of all, we've got to talk about what one wears on their wedding day. We're going to talk about all different types of events as well, but wedding is kind of what we're talking about today, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think for me, one of the most fascinating things generally when I'm talking about fragrance is that relationship between scent and memory, and just how powerful it is. And I'm sure everyone's experienced that moment, you know, when you're like stopped in your tracks by a particular smell and it takes you to a place or a person. But often those things are, you know, they happen by chance, and they're things that, you know, just are naturally kind of, you've been associated with something. So I think when it comes to your wedding day, what's really beautiful is to sort of proactively think then about what scent you want to associate with that day forever. And I genuinely believe, because it's such a visceral feeling, isn't it, when you do smell something and you're transported. I don't think anything else comes quite as close, but of course, alongside your film and photographs, I think it's the most powerful time capsule.
I think it is. It's like scientifically it is the most, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, it is. It's sort of proven, and you know, so there's loads of evolutionary reasons why you know we have this sense of smell, and it's really important to us, even though I guess it's quite deprioritized in sort of day-to-day life, but it's really key.
So Jo Malone London really does have something for everybody, don't they, on their wedding? And we've got a couple, I mean, sort of for men and women, but also not really. That's kind of stereotyping a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's been really important to us that we've always kept our fragrances sort of ungendered, and it should just really be about what you love. And we've really always categorised in different ingredient families, such as citrus, fruity, light floral, and floral, spicy, woody. And that's kind of been our sort of rough go-to guide of how we've grouped the fragrances. But we've naturally found that there are favourites that you know, men are drawn to. So I can share a few of those.
Please do, go on. So this is to wear really on your wedding day.
Absolutely. And because I think when we do this consultation in the boutique, because we have over sort of 30 fragrances now, if you start to include some of our archives and limited editions. So I think it's really important to sort of come in and book a consultation and spend the time with your other half as well. It's one of the nice to-dos that you can do together, and it's really enjoyable. But in terms of where you'd start, I think, tell us, we have these incredible expert stylists in the boutiques, and just really tell us all about your day. And we can, within those 30 fragrances, there's so many ways to kind of reflect the setting, really reflect the season maybe that you're getting married in. Think about, obviously, your personal preferences and what mood you want. But everything from sort of flowers, the colours, the textures. Again, because our sense of smell has been deprioritised for so long, we really don't have much of a scent vocabulary. It's almost, whenever you think of certain words, it tends to borrow from our other senses. So weddings are great because people do tend to come in with their mood boards and Pinterest pages and share all the details, and it gives us then an idea of how to approach it in more of a multi-sensorial way.
It's such a good point. You definitely want something very different to kind of, for a winter wedding, to a summer wedding, and there are so many comparisons like that, aren't there?
Absolutely. I mean, we've got actually sort of here on this side, we've got some scents such as peony and blush suede, which is a really sort of opulent, romantic floral. It's just these kind of abundant peonies filling out with their ruffled blooms, and it's perfect for sort of like the high summer wedding. It's really, like I say, so sweeping and romantic. And a lot of the scents sort of in the fruity family, like English pear and freesia here, to me seem very sort of bucolic and pastoral. They really fit that sort of countryside wedding.
We should talk about
Have you had those?
Go on, give it a little
shall I do a little spritz in the air?
I was going to say we should talk about the lace bottle as well.
It's so pretty, isn't it?
I love
you
that.
can see that on
that to me is like classic Jo Malone London as well. I mean, so iconic, but
it really is.
You can imagine everybody loving that.
It is one of our, like I say, it's one of our icons, and it's so graceful, and I mean, it has this gorgeous. I feel like it's got this kind of golden light to it. It's this autumnal, slightly autumnal air, but with these mellow pears.
Gorgeous.
It's
fresh. Sorry, it's fresh as well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's not too heady.
It is. I think I think that's so right. And I think in terms of what we were saying about mood, it's thinking about, and another way of sort of thinking about fragrance is very roughly as sort of as fresh or as warm. But there's many more, obviously, more nuances within that. But this one is definitely on that kind of cool, vibrant spectrum.
It's definitely that. Really, really nice. Let's pick out a signature one for men as well. What over here should we be trying?
Well, I really love we've got a relatively new edition of the Cypress and Grapevine as a gents scent. It's incredibly, again, as we were describing with the English pear and freesia being fresh, it's got this real clarity. It has this sort of, think of Mediterranean pine as having that sort of fresh resinous scent, but also quite sun-baked as well, and that the heat almost like a dusty path with that.
Gorgeous. Okay, I'll waft it my way.
It just makes me think instantly of holidays, that kind of cypress and piney fragrance.
Oh, that smells like my wedding, I have to say. It's gorgeous.
Really?
I got married abroad. Oh, that's lovely. So Mediterranean.
It is, isn't it? And it has that sort of like lavender in it as well. So again, really sort of Mediterranean herbs. I think that one is an absolutely stunning gent scent.
I love that.
That's
a sexy smell as well, you know? That's a good groom scent. I love that.
It has the freshness and also, like say, that kind of heat to it.
Yes, it really does. But what about getting ready? We've got some body creams here. It doesn't just have to start with the fragrance itself, does it?
I mean, these are the sort of the Bath and Body. We're very lucky that actually most of our scents come in Bath and Body products, and they are so sumptuous and gorgeous to use. So everything from sort of the shower gels or body and hand wash, as we label them, lotions and creme textures. This one's a really, really sumptuous sort of cocoa butter formula. But yeah, I think of course it will help enhance the trail of the fragrance and the longevity. But also, I just think it's so important that on your wedding day, you want to have that most ultimate sort of pampering, luxurious experience start to finish, and have that moment for you at the beginning to take stock and sort of centre. And it's going to be such a whirlwind day.
And also to be indulgent as well.
Absolutely.
You should have a bath or do something. Yeah, do something indulgent. Okay, amazing. We're going to move on now over to the island and have a look at how to fragrance a wedding. So let's head over there now after you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here. I told you it looked good. Doesn't it look
absolutely spectacular.
We should say a quick thank you to Ronnie Colby for the gorgeous flowers, as ever.
Absolutely stunning.
Let's start over here with tables and fragrancing your event itself. Talk to me about all the options.
Absolutely. Well, so we're really lucky that, again, a lot of our scents come in various different scenting options in terms of candles, diffusers and room mists. So often we find that couples, once they've found their wedding scents, want to incorporate that and thread it throughout the venue. Or they may actually choose to have an additional scent as well. And many of our fragrances, well, all of our fragrances are designed to actually be worn together or burned together, or layered together.
Okay, so you kind of can't go wrong, right?
You
can do anything.
No. A lot of people are nervous about it. And again, I would recommend booking in for a consultation, but you can't go wrong because they are so simple in their composition. They're sort of minimal palette of ingredients, always very high quality. But that means you never end up with a clutter or confusion of scent.
And I mean, I promise you, we've got so many.
Yeah, we have various different ones. Yeah.
All it does is just smell heavenly. It doesn't
exactly.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Exactly, and that's it. And I think that way you really then tailor something for your day. You can, again, reflect those different elements, whether it's the flowers, the season, the sort of setting, but also really sort of make it as a scented signature for you. Yeah. So I know we've got the peony and blush suede candle here, which again is just absolutely opulent and stunning. And we've actually, I know that sometimes venues are a little bit restrictive on candles, and sometimes you can get away actually where things are in a hurricane vase, and that happened to ours and it was absolutely fine. But other alternatives are misting things like the wedding stationery, so if you've got menu cards, and even just a lady on an event last night actually described that she misted her wedding invites on the send out. So you sort of
should have done that. I love that idea.
I thought that was lovely.
And you have the linen spray for that, right?
Absolutely. Well, it could be the cologne, but the linen spray we do, it's one of my favourite all-time products, Charlotte. This is Lino Nel Vento, so linen in the wind, but it's a combination of 4 different lavenders, rosemary and spearmint, and it's so sort of serene and calming, and just, I'll just mist it into the air actually again.
There's a lot of smells going on, but let's see if we can,
Can you,
these cards are going to smell fabulous after this, aren't they? But that's so lovely.
And it's quite Mediterranean, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, you're really talking to me on the wedding front here, but that's gorgeous.
So, anyone sort of on the top table or is doing speeches, I think that's a great way to just relax before having to do your big talk. Yeah. So I definitely think it's a really special touch. Again, it kind of connects everyone, all of the guests. It's just like music. It really brings in the ambience, and it also makes everyone, remember that day as well.
Yeah, it really does. It really smells like an event in here today. It's gorgeous. What about favours? I'm looking at our lovely setting over here. I mean, what a treat to go to a wedding and have this on your table.
Yeah, those are really the best table.
Yeah, I would really like that next weddings I go to. Yeah.
Absolutely. And actually, I love how this box is. I don't know if you can see, but they illustrated to illustrate the point that we can do complimentary embossing as well. So it could actually act as a sort of name card holder. Yeah. So for someone's initials.
I mean, genius.
Yeah. Yes. So it saves the job of having to think about.
Exactly. Saves you doing the place cards. Exactly. But what can you have in the
all sorts. I mean, this box actually fits in a lot of our little luxuries as well, so sort of like travel size products, which are really still quite decent, beautiful sizes. Little glass bath oils, the little candles, the travel candles, and the little lotions and washes. But yeah, I think it's such a really, like you say, nice memento of the day, and the scent hopefully could maybe incorporate something that was part of the wedding. So it's that takeaway and that
you thread it all through. Yeah, and I mean, it just proves that you don't need much. You just need some fabulous genuine London candles, and your table looks pretty dark, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Gorgeous. And that flickering candle light, nothing beats it.
I literally feel like I'm at a wedding. Let's talk about gifting now. And you've got so many gift options. I think anyone in the know knows that Jo Malone is the place to go for good gifting. But what are the options now, and kind of particularly to do with weddings?
Well, once you've maybe thought about table favours, but of course there might be those like special nearest and dearest helpers, whether it's bridesmaids or groomsmen, but people who've been integral to the day. And we do have, so if you're sort of a couple gifting, there's some really beautiful ways to personalise the gift, such as the sort of complimentary engraving as well, so on
lovely.
Lids, on
yes,
glass,
so you can have it. So I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but this says Mr. and Mrs. on it, doesn't it? Which is lovely. But you could have whatever you want.
Exactly, and but that's a really good point. Obviously with weddings we think about gifting the couple, and that's something, again, I guess this year there might not be everyone able to attend. And one of the things online I know we do with our gifts is offer a sort of virtual video message that sort of accompanies your gift, that people get a link to. And so again, it's just a nice way to kind of like make it a little bit more personal in these
so special. And the lace, we touched on the lace before. Yes. I mean, it just makes it that bit more special, doesn't it?
It does, and I think, and I've noticed that in a lot of people's photographs, the sort of the photographer ends up sort of capturing these incidental shots with the
like
products because they are,
exactly, and the bottle.
and they just make it, you know, you say that extra beautiful touch. When it's on the candles as well, actually a couple of the candles have the lace design, which again make great, once they've actually been used, they make great sort of little jars to keep things in
I do that,
so many different options. But in terms of, like I say, in the gifting, it's completely bespoke. So again, within the consultation, we can take you through, sort of tailor a gift to that person, what they're most likely to use and enjoy.
Sure. And you can kind of, so you can put a combination of oils.
Absolutely,
and
nothing's set. It's always, it's always sort of a free form. But
what a treat!
Oh,
I need to go and get married again. I need to go and gift everybody who is getting married. I mean,
we've got
so
the scent, haven't we? We've got the scent.
I know what I'm wearing. Yeah, next husband is wearing this one. God, that's good. I love it. All right, Emma, thank you so much.
Thank you, Charlotte.
So informative and so wonderful. Just heaven. We will, of course, link all the products below, and you can shop the full collection at jomalone.co.uk. Up next, it's a double team effort with managing editor Laura, whose amazing eye is revered throughout the office. She's showing us what she wears in a typical week. And before that, lifestyle editor Heather is showing us what's hot in food, booze, films, and books for June. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm Heather Steele. I'm lifestyle editor at SheerLuxe, and this is my June hot list. I absolutely love the Japan Centre in London and can very easily spend an afternoon there just wandering around and especially looking at the food hall. So I'm really pleased that they've now launched a London delivery service where you can get about 600 different products from the grocery section called Ichiba. And I have ordered a few bits myself just to show you the kind of stuff you can get. So whether you're looking for presents for people, or you can order sushi, fresh meat, bao, you can order noodles, you can order all those ingredients that can sometimes be a little bit hard to find. But some of the stuff that I ordered this time was this Ramune soft drink, which is lemony and delicious, that when I went to Japan I was drinking quite a lot of. They've also got quite a lot of Clear Spring products, which I love. This is an organic instant noodle broth, which you just have cold with noodles and dipping them in, which is something that the Japanese eat for breakfast quite a lot, which I absolutely love as well. I got some classic ramen because, you know, they're just so cheap and tasty, and sometimes they're just the perfect dinner. I also got something a bit more fun, like if you wanted to buy presents for people, these are perfect. These Poca matcha green tea flavoured snacks, which are gorgeous. I've also gone for the flavoured Kit Kats because that's what Japan is so well known for, and these ones I've not actually tried before, but it's roasted green tea flavour, which I just know are going to be absolutely lovely and really small and cute as well. I might take those into the office for people. And I've also got a big thing of Japan Centre's Shiro miso, which again is so much cheaper than getting miso in the supermarket, and it's like the genuine sort of stuff. So if you're looking for anything, you know, present wise, or you just need a few things for the cupboard, definitely look at the Japan Centre's delivery because they can deliver it the next day really easily. So yeah, it's a good little thing to know about. So the book I've been devouring this month is Animal by Lisa Taddeo. So you might remember she did a book called 3 Women where she spent decades with these 3 women and wrote a book that read like fiction but wasn't about their lives, and it was groundbreaking at the time, won loads of awards, everyone loved it, it was great. She's now got this fiction book, and it's quite similar in the sense that it follows a woman around. She's called Joan, and a lot of it is about her childhood trauma, her sort of current sex life and trajectory, and she's a really complex character. And so far, haven't quite finished it, hopefully tonight. It's amazing, so well written. Like I say, the character journey is so complex. I have no idea where this is going at all. And it just follows a woman who lives in New York. Something bad happens in a relationship, so she flees to the canyons of LA, and she's hunting a woman called Alice, and we don't quite know why at the start of the book. This is the book of the summer. It's the one everyone's talking about, and yeah, so far, so good. It's finally barbecue season, even though it's raining today, which is very disappointing. However, I'm in a very good mood nonetheless because I've been on the hunt for a portable, tiny barbecue that I can use on my small balcony because I don't have a garden. And I'm pleased to report that Dalesford have just this week launched a portable barbecue. And it's in the sort of chic colour way that you'd sort of expect from the brand. And like I say, it's actually a really, really good size for 2 people. It's got a handle as well, so you can kind of take it with you, so it does genuinely tick that sort of portable box. So it comes with this, which you can obviously grill stuff on top. I just think it's so much better for the environment to have something like this rather than buying those rubbish disposable ones you can get from the supermarket. And yeah, it's genuinely a decent size, something you could tuck away in a cupboard during the winter months. Once the sun comes out again, definitely looking forward to using it on my balcony this summer. So the film I'm most excited about watching this month is Supernova, which comes out in cinemas on the 25th of June. So it did come out on a couple of streaming services last autumn, but this is its big cinema release, and I really do think it's worth watching at the cinema. So it stars Colin Firth and Stanley Tucci, who are two people we love at SheerLuxe anyway, but they star as a gay couple who've been together for decades, and one of them is in the early stages of dementia. So it's about them going on a road trip in a camper van and sort of coming to terms with the diagnosis and meeting friends and family along the way. I can't even watch the trailer without welling up. It's just so beautifully done, and the acting, as you would expect, is absolutely amazing, and it's just a really, really, really beautiful love story. If you're looking for something nice to watch, then definitely give Supernova a look. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've got a couple of ideas there for the rest of the month, and I shall see you very soon. Thank you, bye bye.
Hi, I'm Laura Black. I'm managing editor at SheerLuxe, and here is what I wear in a typical week. It's always a busy start to the week, so on Mondays I'll reach for something easy and reliable. My go-to is a white blouse and light wash jeans. The balloon shape of this H&M pair make the outfit feel more relaxed than anything too fitted and formal. I've paired this look with some simple white quilted slides from Russell & Bromley, a nod to the sandwich dressing rule, which is no secret I'm a huge fan of. Tuesdays are office days, so I've gone for a simple stories dress and wraparound sandals from Tequise. I love the cornflower boot for summer, especially when teamed with a bit of a tan and lots of layered gold jewellery. On Wednesdays we work from home, so I'm after a look that feels Zoom appropriate up top, but comfy and relaxed enough to sit at my laptop. This blouse is a recent purchase from Adeola, a new brand on my radar, and I adore the ditzy floral print with the delicate lace sleeve cuffs and oversized collar. The dungarees are well-loved favourites from Gap and balance out the femininity of the top really nicely. Thursdays are usually back-to-back meetings, so I've gone for a tailored cream blazer to feel pulled together and ready for business. I've kept the look tonal with a racerback vest, a pair of jeans, and some simple nude flats from Massimo Dutti. Fridays are usually a balancing act between children and work, so you usually find me in my gym kit, but I do like to glam it up for the evening. Wide leg trousers can be tricky when you're petite, so it's best to opt for fabric that's lightweight and moves as you walk. I've added a heel for height, more layered gold jewellery and a red lip to make a simple outfit feel more evening appropriate. Weekends are for catching up with friends. I found this dress mid-lockdown when we were all dreaming of happy days in the sunshine. These Isabel Marant boots are a new addition to my wardrobe. They're the perfect colour to transition between seasons, a great heel height for every day, and a style that works just as well with dresses as they do with denim. Sundays are family days and I'm all about comfort. I love a jumpsuit, and this pink one from Mango has been a great addition to my wardrobe. I've teamed it with a pair of white daybreaks from Nike for a simple and easy look.
So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much to our wonderful guests, Emma and Adeola, and of course, Laura, Heather and Polly. On the next show, we have another great lineup. Nutritionist Gabriella Peacock is giving us tips on small lifestyle changes which make a big difference to our health. Lou is heading to Free People to find some gorgeous summer picks, and we have a firm favourite with a good old things we love, plus some beauty thrown in and lots more. You won't want to miss it. In the meantime, we would love it if you could please comment below, give us a thumbs up and do subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye-bye.